Hey, Doc X Steve here with a bit of a different video today. Today we're going to find out what would happen if Celtic and Rangers joined the Premier League. So it's an age-old question, are they good enough for the Premier League or will they properly flop? I'm going to answer it today by doing a bit of simulation on FIFA. I know most people use Football Manager, but I decided let's try a different simulator. Let's use FIFA to simulate what will happen. I'm predicting they're going to be quite close to the bottom, not because they're bad teams, although I do have the opinion that they probably wouldn't do as well as people think in the Premier League. I think they would be bottom half. But because FIFA rates their players as well, I think the predictions could go near that. They could be near the bottom. I think they'll both survive, but we'll have to find out for that one. So yeah, let's get on with it. And I'll join you in 10 games time. I'll do intervals at 10 games and 20 games, 30 games and at 38. So moving into the 10th game of the season there, I've just pulled up the table and it's looking as if the Celtic and Rangers experiment is going badly for Celtic and Rangers. I mean, Rangers are only 1 point above the relegation zone and Sunderland have a game in hand on them, so even if they draw yet, they've got a better goal difference. Even if they draw, they're going to drop into the relegation a quarter of the way into the season. And Celtic, they're only 3 points, 2 points off relegation as well, only propped up again by Sunderland, Rangers and West Ham. So it's really not going well for them. FIFA doesn't really rate their chances so far. Hopefully by the end of the season they do get themselves back up there and into the top. But, you know, it's looking pretty bad. I mean, even if they get relegations, I think I'm only going to have to do one season. I don't really want to see them go into the Championship and how they fare in the Championship. Leave a like in the comment if you'd like me to do that. That is, if they do get relegated. But I'll have a quick look at the fixtures there to see if there's anything that stands out there. Let's start from the latest games and kind of spot. So Celtic lost 3-1 to Man U. Rangers drew with Stoke. Celtic drew with Everton 1-1. They lost to Arsenal. So and Rangers there lost to Chelsea. So they've played lots of big games by the looks of things in the month of October, but even still, they should be a bit higher than that, I think. But if we're going off FIFA thinks so, and that's the experiment we're going with. So I'll join me again when we get to 20 games. So here we are on to the 20th game of the season, the halfway point in the season. And as you can see for Celtic and Rangers, it's getting even worse than what it was beforehand. They're now, well, one of them is in the relegation zone. Rangers in the relegation zone with 13 points from 20 games. That's an awful return. And Celtic's literally just a point above Bournemouth. So they're not doing very good at all at 15 points. West Ham in 16th have got 21, so they have got some catching up to do if they want to get out of the relegation zone. At least one of them has to survive, surely they both can't go down in the first season. FIFA cannot be that harsh on them. I mean, everyone says the Celtic and Rangers will do well in the Premier League. Well, if you're Scottish, that is. If you're from the Premier England, they say that they're going to do rubbish and would say that FIFA would literally just do it. Although you might have your own opinion as well on whereabouts. Where do you actually think they would go? I don't know. But at the moment, FIFA says Rangers are going to get relegated halfway through the season and Celtic are only a point. Hopefully we've got 18 games to turn this around and they might be able to do it. Weirdly as well, just to point out, Everton are top of the table and Man U are 12th. So this is a very weird season now. I'll put these two in there. I think Everton fans would be very pleased if they were top of the table halfway through, and Stoke fans in the top 4 as well. Well, it is a very weird season there. FIFA isn't, well, we're not going to go with it being that realistic, but halfway through, this is what it looks like. We'll join again at 30 games. So going into the round of 30 fixtures, we can see Celtic and Rangers' fortunes still haven't changed. Rangers are still second bottom, 2 bottoms are points off top. 2 points off bottom, and Celtic are only 4 points above the relegation zone and nowhere near 16th place. So it does look as if one of them is going down in 8 games time. And it's looking more likely that it's going to be Rangers. Hopefully, like I said the last time, it's not going to be both of them. But like we've said about Celtic, compared to real life, Celtic are bossing the Scottish division without losing the game so far as I'm recording this one. But apparently in the Premier League, FIFA thinks, nope, they're going to lose 18 games this season, only win 6 and draw 6 so far on 30 games in. But when we get 38 games, hopefully they do survive, but we'll see. And Rangers, I think they're almost certainly doomed, being 7 points off, 6 points off the getting back into the non-relegation points, in 17th place, and it would mean Celtic drop down. So I think it is over for Rangers, but we'll see in 8 games time. I may be wrong, but I'll rejoin you at the 38 game point at the end of the season. So finally we come to the end of the season here, 30 games, 8 games played, and as we can see, we can't actually see Rangers on the screen, and that is because Rangers came last with 25 points, only 6 wins in the 38 games into the season, 25 losses and only 25 points, and they have been relegated. Celtic have survived by the skin of their teeth, literally 1 point in it, minus 31 goal difference, 68 goals against, only 37 goals scored. They've scored less goals than games, but they did manage to win 8 games and draw 70 games and lose 23, which did mean, like I say, they did survive by the skin of their teeth, literally a point, nowhere near that 40 points you usually need to survive. They got 31, and the winners are predictably, well, not predictably, Arsenal. So this kind of, I don't mean to offend Arsenal fans, but you know what I mean. It kind of shows how good FIFA is at predicting the league, with Arsenal coming first and not fourth. And actually, it's Everton still managed to get in the Champions League spots, with Manchester City missing out, also Liverpool and Chelsea coming 8th. So take from this what you'd like. I thought I'd do a bit of a different video. Like I say, I usually do achievement videos if you've seen any of my other 200 videos that I've got on YouTube, but I thought I'd try and branch out and try something different. If you did like this style of video, please leave a like and comment if you'd like me to see me do something similar with different teams, maybe put Barcelona and Real Madrid in there. But whatever, leave a like and a comment if that's what you'd like me to do, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.